for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. And I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. Family affair, my whole family.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. But I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back.
Я дала тільки що сироптик. Слухай мене. Дала ісольський мув через...
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a... But top Alexander.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Left hook just missed. That jab doesn't score. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You'd like to see more jabs. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good man, good man. You've been toasted for this entire fight, and now you've lamed yours.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
See shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
You're one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back
smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
That jab was blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're giving us a high-tempo show. No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look.
There's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the left hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You have to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. That hook was off target. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missing with that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering depth. Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're much better than that. Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep on. Get your box back together. Put him
back at his place.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll...
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And down goes Alexander Usyk. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Catch and shoot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering... Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Holding nothing back here in the round. How about that time counter shot? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round.
Цей раунд ми просрали.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Usyk! And the big cat goes down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a
Ячейка
shot.
буде.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. Yeah. Look at that. Order belts, mighty.
Жалко, що так, звісно, блядь. Ну нічого, вона без мене протягне. А я з цими тарапинами довго їздити не зможу.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali, but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
It'll be ding-ding.
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're underway in round one. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good defense on that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breaths up and don't give him anything. Go back and live around, right? Just don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. Get your fear. Back on. Get focused.
Here we go. It's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the...
Перший раз таке роблю, звичайно. All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Right.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Ну, а чого я там промазав, я не розумію.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round.
Leave your business. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Грав, да.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No more ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No more ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No more ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Look up, fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Mary have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. I daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.